नाउ अब सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो आपके पॉलिटी के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, जिसमें हर साल क्वेश्चन आते ही आते हैं, है ना, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट एक्ट्स, दैट इज चार्टर एक्ट्स एंड देन गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट्स। ये सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके एग्जामिनेशन के। क्लियर एवरीवन? कितने लोगों ने ये एक्ट्स पढ़ लिए? बताइए, कितने लोगों ने ये एक्ट्स पढ़े हुए? ऑलमोस्ट पढ़े हुए, है ना? सभी ने पढ़े हुए। ठीक है, अब मैं सबसे पहला एक्ट जो है रेगुलेटिंग एक्ट ऑफ 1773, सभी लोग, हाँ, रेगुलेटिंग एक्ट ऑफ 1773, सभी लोग इसके इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर लिखिए कमेंट सेक्शन में। और मैं सबके कमेंट्स देख रहा हूं, सभी लोग लिखिए इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर्स, एक एक फीचर सभी लोग लिखिए, राइट डाउन। अब आप सभी लोगों ने कुछ ना कुछ फीचर्स लिखे हुए, है ना? नाउ अब मैं आप लोगों को एक क्वेश्चन देता हूं फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, है ना? लाइक ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी comprised 18 directors used to work from London. The statement is correct or not? बताइए। ओके, और कितने लोग बोल रहे हैं कि सही है ये स्टेटमेंट? The statement is wrong. East India Company comprised 24 directors who used to work from London. Now the question was related to regulating at all. 18 डायरेक्टर्स तो बाद में हुए when Government of India Act came. Earlier 24 डायरेक्टर्स were there. तो यूपीएससी का खेल इन बेसिक चीजों में होता है। They never asked in-depth question. They asked presence of mind. वो ये चेक करते हैं कि ठीक है, तुमने क्या क्या चीजें छोड़ दी होगी, क्वेश्चन वहां पर बनाओ। उनका मेन एम यही होता है, ये याद रखिएगा। Clear everyone? Clear? Now, another statement is Regulating Act of 1773 says that a new executive for Bengal presidency, and this new executive will be called as Calcutta Council. The statement is correct or not? False, Uzma. Why? अगर false है, why? True है तो क्यों? बताइए। Why it is false? Prerna, why the statement is false? Governor was made Governor General of Bengal with 4 members in his council. Executive Council for India was established. So there was Calcutta Council or not? Or only Governor General Council was there? बताइए। Only Governor General Council. That is wrong. When Governor General Council was not there, before that Calcutta Council was there. And it was the decision of Calcutta Council who took the action against Siraj-ud-Daulah that led to the Battle of Plassey. And that led to the Battle of Buxar, 1764. पहले कैलकाटा काउंसिल ही थी। रेगुलेटिंग एक्ट 1773 में क्या हुआ? सी, when East India Company became political power means state. State cannot run without executive, legislature and judiciary. Legislature was already there, that is Calcutta Council. Judiciary was established, Supreme Court. The only thing was left, that is executive. That is why they have created Governor General Executive Council, in which governor plus 4 councillors were there. Clear? And Governor General in Council, they were vested with civil and military powers of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. Clear everyone? समझ में आया ये चीज? Now tell me, in Governor General Council, the members were from the East India Company servant. That means the members were East India Company servant. Is this statement is correct or not? बताइए। The statement is correct. Uzma ने बोला yes. See Uzma, the statement is wrong. No. अब यही चीज है, इन्हीं चीजों में अब जब आप ऐसे क्वेश्चन देखोगे ना, आपको खुशी बहुत होगी कि आपने पढ़ा है। बट एक जगह पे कंफ्यूजन हो जाए कि यार ये चीज नहीं पढ़ा, समझ में आ रहा है, ये चीज नहीं पढ़ी। अब समझ लीजिएगा, द मेंबर्स हु वर देयर इन गवर्नर जनरल काउंसिल, दे वर नॉट द सर्वेंट्स ऑफ द कंपनी, they were the men of special, or you can say they were the men who were sent from England, and they did not belong to the company servants. They were the important members from British Parliament rather than company servant. और ऐसा क्यों था, क्यों कंपनी की सर्वेंट को नहीं भेजा? बिकॉज कंपनी वॉज इन क्राइसिस, करप्शन वॉज देयर. That is why British Parliament wanted to regulate East India Company, and in this scenario, East India Company took the loan of 10 lakh pounds, and that is why company said, if you have taken loan from us, now we are going to regulate you and regulate your affairs. That is why you are going to see that 4 men from different speciality, they were sent from England. They do not belong to the company servant. Clear? समझ में आ गया सभी को? पूरा बैकग्राउंड के साथ मैंने आपको बता दिया है. Clear everyone or not?
Yes.
Okay? Okay? तो ये चीजें ध्यान रखिएगा, because these kind of statements only creates blunder for you एग्जामिनेशन, है ना, ये आपके लिए ब्लंडर क्रिएट कर सकते हैं एग्जाम में. ओके, नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, व्हाट वाज द टेन्योर ऑफ गवर्नर जनरल एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल? टेन्योर क्या था? व्हाट वाज द टेन्योर? नाउ रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, द गवर्नर जनरल एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल वाज गिवन द टेन्योर ऑफ 5 years. उनका टेन्योर 5 years था. क्लियर? ओके, तो इन चीजों पर फोकस करिए. अब आपको मैंने एक एग्जांपल दे दिया कि कैसे आपको ये जितने भी एक्ट्स हैं पढ़ने, किन किन प्रोविजंस पर फोकस करना है और कौन कौन सी चीजें आप सभी लोग छोड़ देते हैं, है ना. तो ये ध्यान रखिए कि आप इन सभी डायमेंशंस को कवर करते हुए चले, क्योंकि वो आपके लिए सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर इन डायमेंशंस को कवर नहीं करेंगे तो चीजें ऐसे समझ में नहीं आए. समझ में आ रहा है? ये याद रखिए. तो कृपया करके हर एक डायमेंशन पर फोकस करिए, है ना. तो और इसके अलावा प्रोविजंस क्या है? सुप्रीम कोर्ट वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड, है ना. सुप्रीम कोर्ट एट कैलकट. एलिजा एम्फी वाज द फर्स्ट चीफ जस्टिस प्लस अदर 3 सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजेस. क्लियर? So this is called as Regulating Act of 1773. Clear? Now, अब इसके बाद जो एक्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है जहां से क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, दैट इज चार्टर एक्ट ऑफ 1813. What is the most important provision of Charter Act of 1830? Any idea? It renewed the charter of East India Company for 20 years. That means now the next Charter Act will come in 1833. Second, it ended the monopoly. It ended the monopoly of East India Company except tea trade and China trade. Except tea trade and China trade. Clear? This act explicitly mentioned about the sovereignty of the crown over the territories acquired by the company. कि कंपनी ने जो भी टेरिटरीज एक्वायर किए उस पे सोवरेनिटी क्राउन की है. इसीलिए अब आप देखेंगे कि rather than presidency, you are going to see that from 1825, the historians, they are going to use the term called as British India. 1825 के पहले ब्रिटिश इंडिया टर्म को यूज नहीं किया जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि ब्रिटिशर्स, they have consolidated the conquered territories by 1825. That is Bengal, they have consolidated. Bombay, they have consolidated. Madras, they have consolidated. तो ये X plus Y plus Z came to be called as British India. इसको क्या कहा जाने लगा? British India. तो British India कब बना? 1825 में. That means consolidation was completed. That is why when Lord William Bentinck came, so that in Charter Act of 1833, he got the designation that is Governor General of India rather than Governor General of Bengal. Getting my point? Okay. ये याद रखिएगा. Yes. For the first time, 1 lakh rupees was allocated for the education also. Christian missionaries को allow किया गया India में. They can settle in India. Clear? Under a license. So this marked the beginning of ecclesiastical settlement in India. So these things were started under this act. Okay. Now, after that, this Charter Act 1833 came. And in Charter Act 1833, Governor General of Bengal became Governor General of India. And the first Governor General of India was Lord William Bentinck. Now, in Charter Act of 1833, for the first time, law member was also appointed, and first law member was T.B. Macaulay, Thomas Babington Macaulay. Clear? But law member was not a part of Governor General Council. He was not a full-fledged member. Law member became full-fledged member of Governor General Executive Council in the Charter Act of 1853. What was the objective of law member? The objective of law member to codify the laws. समझ में आ रहा है? तो पहली बार लॉ कमीशन बना चार्टर एक्ट 1833 में. ये याद रखिएगा. क्लियर? एंड चार्टर एक्ट 1833 में एक नई प्रेसिडेंसी बनाई गई थी, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज आगरा. अ न्यू प्रेसिडेंसी वाज क्रिएटेड कॉल्ड एज आगरा. ओके, समझ में आया सभी को? ओके, तेजस्विनी ने लिखा है, तेजस्विनी ने start of Western education. So Western education was started, allocation, the amount was allocated from 1830. But that amount which they have allocated is 1 lakh rupees. It was not spent till 1833. Why? बताइए तेजस्विनी. The amount of 1 lakh which was allocated in Charter Act 1813 for education was not spent till 1833. Why? बताइए, why that amount was not spent till 1833? Any idea? कोई बताना चाहेगा? ये चीजें ध्यान रखिए. These things can be asked in modern history also. और ये बहुत बेसिक चीजें हैं. डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एजुकेशन जो टॉपिक है आपका मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री में. Why? See, because from 1813 till 1833, Governor General and other officials, they were confused in what medium education shall be promoted. Will it be whether it should be in the form of Orientalist, that is vernacular language, or Anglicist, that is English medium of education. So finally, when Lord William Bentinck came, so there was a dissatisfaction among the members. So a committee was formed, and the name of that committee was Public Committee on Educational Standards. It was created in 1823, and when Lord William Bentinck came, he appointed Macaulay, who was the law member also. So Macaulay favored English medium of education, and that is why Macaulay Minutes came in 1835, which promoted English medium of education. And in 1835, Persian was replaced as official language by English. English became official language of India from 1835. Clear everyone? पूरा समझ में आ गया story?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these things are very important for your examination. तो जितने भी important topics है current से related we have discussed, okay, in these 3 days. Now, tomorrow, that is Saturday, and on Monday, now these 2 days we are going to discuss some of the important topics in history. Okay. So if you have any doubts with respect to history, you can ask tomorrow. Clear? So now I'm going to wind up this session. Thank you so much, and all the best. Revise carefully each and every topic. Focus on important points and the demand of UPSC. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye bye.